Nick is looking for a second date update with Hannah. Hi, Nick. How are you, man?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Excellent.
Great.
So tell us about Hannah. How'd you meet Hannah and how'd the first date go? We'll go from there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but here goes. So I met this girl in Bumble. She seemed like really cool. She's attractive, upbeat, fun. And it actually said on her profile, adventurous and outgoing.
Great.
Which are some of the things I need in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Because I can be a bit antisocial. You know, I need somebody who's going to drag me out now and then, you know?
Now, do you have that on your profile? Do you have, I'm kind of antisocial and not outgoing.
I say introvert. I need somebody to push me out.
Oh, introvert.
That's
Introvert's
good.
a good
That's
euphemism.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I grew up on the West Side, and I have a really big group of friends, you know? And I've known them forever. And they were sort of having this party, so I asked her if she wanted to come. And, yeah, since she's so outgoing, she said, yeah, which was cool. So went over to my buddy's house, and we drank a ton of bourbon. I had a great time, and she got along with all my friends and the wives and the girlfriends. I mean, she fit in great. Like she's like known everybody forever. And they all generally liked her, which was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've gotten a bunch of texts from the other girls wanting to know, you know, when she's come along, so I'd be bringing her back around, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's nice because, you know, women don't always. I suppose, you know, when we do find one that we really like, we do want to grab her and hold on to her. But that doesn't happen very often when you're in big groups like that of friends that all the women kind of like each other.
Yeah.
And get
they
along.
like each other to their faces is what you meant to say.
That's
Yeah, and I've never dated anyone that my friends like so much, so I mean, not even close. Not even close. In fact, I do have a history of bringing girls around that nobody likes.
Really? Is there a common theme with these women that you usually bring along?
You know, I'm into petite, blondes, implants, blonde hair, bottle blonde, you know, and they're good personalities, but you know, sometimes women get generally
threatened,
jealous of the women I do bring around. So.
Yeah, it sounds like you could dated me at 26.
And is Hannah any of those things?
Yeah, so she's young and attractive, blonde hair. I think she's like a 00, just my type.
All right.
Petite. So, all right. But with a great personality, the personality that everybody seemed to click with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She obviously cut through the prejudice.
Well, I mean, everybody, you know, they compliment her on her shirt. I mean, it was more than once. Her shoes, you know, she was wearing these like high heel stiletto type shoes that I asked if they were comfortable or not. But she seemed to get along with everybody. But this is kind of a big deal. So I just can't come up with anything that went wrong. You know, I drove her home. We laughed in the car. She made the move to hug me, actually, which was fine. I really thought I'd be seeing her again, you know, but she gave me no indication that nothing would happen. So here we are. It's been like, I don't know, a week, and she's not returning any of my texts or phone calls. So I and all my friends, girlfriends, you know, they want to know why.
So we don't think it's anything that happened at the gathering because, like you said, you rode back together. She was laughing with you in the car. She initiated a hug. And here you are. You found someone who fits your preferred type, and everybody likes her. Jackpot.
Yep.
You better marry this one.
No pressure, right?
Whoa. Slow down.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And zero communication. After you dropped her off, you never saw or heard from her again.
Yeah, nothing. No text, no phone calls.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's take the break. Then when we come back, we'll call Hannah, see what happened there. This may have nothing to do with you, Nick.
Hopefully it doesn't, so she'll go back out with me again.
Yeah, because all signs look pretty positive when you said goodbye to her, so I don't know what's happened since then. But hopefully we'll find out as Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
When it comes to windows, doors, roofing, siding, and gutters, I'm a fan of Universal Windows Direct. And right now, you can get $250 off entry and patio doors. Check out uwdsouthwestohio.com or call 513-755-1800.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Okay, so Nick met Hannah on Bumble. It's great about Hannah is she's super outgoing, great personality, sort of an extrovert. While Nick is an introvert, but this is good. You know, he's got his close-knit ties, his family, his friends, he's a West Sider. And in the past, he's brought home women that just his family or friends didn't like. In fact, Hannah is the first person he's ever introduced to his friends that they've actually liked. So that's huge.
There have been a lot of Hannahs on The Bachelor. She hasn't been on The Bachelor, has she?
Is it Hannah B?
No.
Hannah
She
A,
sounds like
Hannah
she
C,
might be
Hannah
a
F?
Hannah something.
Alabama Hannah.
She's a 00 blonde with big old boobs.
Roll
She
Tide.
might just be perfect candidate.
But everybody at the gathering liked her. And after that, they drove back in his car. He dropped her off, and everything seemed good because she was laughing with him in the car. They were joking. She has a great sense of humor. She initiated a hug, left him with no reason to believe that he'd never see or hear from her again. But here we are.
Here we are.
You ready to call her?
I'm excited. Yes, please.
All right. Let's see what we can do for you.
Hello.
Hello, is this Hannah?
Yes. Who is this?
Hey there, it's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Oh my God, I love you guys.
Well, that was
so
easy.
excited you're calling me.
We are.
Oh, we just thought we'd check in. You know, we're big fans. We've heard a lot about you, Hannah.
Oh boy, is this what I think it is?
It might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do, Hannah?
Oh, hang on.
Or rather, what did you not do?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is second date update.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Nick was left with the impression he'd be hearing from you again. Not that anything was stated, but it seemed like you guys were getting along. In fact, all of his friends loved you, by the way.
Okay. Okay, here's the deal. He's a very nice guy.
Oh, God. Are you seeing someone else?
No,
Did your ex come back into your life?
no, nothing like that. I just, I think that Nick's judgment is not very sound.
Uh-oh.
And did he tell you where he took me?
Yeah, to a party at a friend's house.
Okay, I mean, yes, that's true, which first of all is a little intense for a first date anyway, but like I'm a people person, so I went along with it. But did he tell you what kind of party it was?
No.
Okay, well, he didn't tell me either, but we got there and I found out that it was a couple's sex toy party.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
kinda weird.
everyone else there was in like a committed relationship. Like no one else was on their first freaking date or second or third or you guys, it was so awkward.
Yeah.
That is awkward.
I feel like I'm good in most situations, but like this was too much. There was like a whole presentation where the lady like showed each item, would turn everything on, describe what it did, do a little demo. And of course she picked me out to come try on this harness, and I had to use a flogger on him. Like it was, oh my God.
That sounds
You
mortifying.
did a flogger demonstration?
Yes, I mean fully clothed, but still.
Oh, no.
See, you
I
didn't
am
know this,
scared.
but this is actually the standard West Side initiation.
No, it's not.
If you're going to date anybody on the west side, you've got to go through this.
That's why they call the West Side the best side. There's a reason
And
for
I'm
it.
never going back to the West Side.
I feel awkward for you just listening to you describe it. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and
Well,
there's
did you
more.
buy anything?
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
You have to, don't you?
Yeah, well, I felt like I had to. But, like every couple's going into the bedroom to place their order, and they all come out with like full bags of things. And then Nick asked me if I wanted anything and offered to pay for it.
What a guy.
That was nice.
I didn't know what to do. So at this point, I knew I was not going to be seeing him again. But I picked out a really fancy vibrator, and I did let him pay for it because I earned it after that.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
you go. Well, you had fun, right? Even though it was a little awkward.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I had as much bourbon as I did. It was just the weirdest experience of my life,
Yeah.
I think. You know, I laughed and I went along with it, but it was too much.
Yeah.
When you sobered up and you woke up, you were like, yeah, no.
Maybe not.
It's at least a funny story to tell people now, but I think that's
Oh,
it.
man. You had a blast. You were totally into it. I don't understand.
Oh, dude, that was so wrong. You do not take a girl on a first date to a sex toy party. What were you thinking, dude?
And was there no heads up?
Well, no, of course not. It was just a regular party.
There's nothing regular about that.
So I mean, what is
Well,
your
it's
thinking?
it's
I
definitely
just got to
memorable.
understand, Nick. What was your thinking? You know, taking a girl on a first date. First of all, you know, bringing her around all of your closest friends. That is a little bit intense. But to throw on top of that it's a sex toy party. I mean, kind of what were you thinking?
Well, I didn't want to be a party pooper, but I thought it was just a regular party. And when I went in there and I was taken back by that was a sex party. They had planned that without me. So I didn't want to insult my friends by leaving. And then she looked like she was having a good time, you know. So I thought she was into it. I thought it was hilarious that she did the harness and then flogged me. That was funny. I mean, I'm not into that kind of thing, but it's memorable, right? I mean, can you remember what your first date you did on 5 Guys ago? I mean, no, I can't. So, I don't know. And besides that, your thing did say adventurous and outgoing, you know?
She did say she was adventurous and outgoing.
I did, but that was too much even for me.
Okay, so if there wouldn't have been the sex party, if there wouldn't have been the toy part there, and it was just the two of you hanging out with all of his friends, I mean, did you get along with his friends? Did you like the vibe of the group? Did you enjoy him?
Yes, but it was just so... I mean, the focus was really on the sex toys, so I do feel like it was hard to
gauge.
Really, or even connect with each other very much, or with anyone, because it was such a strange environment.
Yeah.
And Nick, you didn't acknowledge that or apologize.
Well,
I
we're
would
adults.
think that if you didn't even know
I'm
that was
sorry that
happening either.
I'm sorry that you were embarrassed. I really am.
Not
Thank
even
you.
I had no idea. I am so sorry.
I am sorry. I really had no idea, but it's just, we all do it. I mean, you even had me buy you the Auger 5000, you know.
And
I thought you were into it.
Oh, wow.
That's funny, though.
Well, it doesn't sound like she's into it, but Hannah, one last chance. If you want, we'd be happy to pay for a second date if you guys want to get together, have dinner, or maybe just a quiet dinner with some friends who are swingers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look out for pineapples.
It's a surprise orgy. I swear I didn't know.
It's happened to all of us at least once or twice.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get
good luck.
Well, we appreciate you taking the call anyway, Hannah.
My pleasure.
Thanks for being a fan. Nick, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good, brother.
Best of
All
luck to
good.
you.
I appreciate you guys trying on my behalf. I'll keep listening, though.
Oh,
Appreciate
thanks.
that.
I have a feeling we're going to hear from you again. I don't know. I just feel like
Quite
you're on
Yeah,
our
we don't
radar
think
now.
this will be the last.
Yep. Nope.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you.
And if we can do a second date update for you, just shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. Just give us a kind of a brief synopsis as to what went down. We don't need like a super long novel, but just an overview would be great. And who knows? There may be a second date in your future after all, or at least some kind of explanation that makes
Closure.
sense. Yeah, some closure we try to offer. Yeah. Coming up, your shot at $1,000. The 1K letter of the day is coming up. But first, Denise Johnson has your latest.